The best way to avenge yourself is not to become like the wrongdoer. Our life is what our thoughts make it. The universe is transformation, life is opinion. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. He who does not observe the movements of his own mind must of necessity be unhappy. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. Begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Look well into thyself, there is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look there. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. The greatest wealth is a poverty of desires. The world is nothing but change. Our life is only perception. No thing can happen to any man which is not a human accident. To pursue the impossible is madness, and it is impossible for bad men not to act in character. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. When you are annoyed or vexed, remember that the obstacle is the way. Men seek retreats for themselves, houses in the country, seashores and mountains, and thou too art wont to desire such things very much. But this is altogether a mark of the most common sort of men, for it is in thy power whenever thou shalt choose to retire into thyself. He who fears death either fears the loss of sensation or a different kind of sensation. But if thou shalt have no sensation, neither wilt thou feel any harm, and if thou shalt acquire another kind of sensation, thou wilt be a different kind of living being, and thou wilt not cease to live. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. So keep yourself simple, good, pure, serious, unpretentious, a friend of justice, God-fearing, kind, full of affection, strong for your proper work. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. What stands in the way becomes the way. How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself, to make it just and holy. You could leave life right now, let that determine what you do and say and think.